Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Claw in today's battle number 4 in Cyclops' hero path, the Phoenix 5. The Phoenix has split itself into 5 parts in order to protect Baby Hope from falling into the wrong hands. So today we're facing Uru Enchanted Iron Man. He always leads the mighty. Command Strike, demolish each player, then stack this strike next to Iron Man. Uru Enchanted Iron Man has an Uru Enchanted weapon for each strike stacked here. A Uru Enchanted weapon means you reveal the top card of the villain deck, and you gain its printed VP as attack value, and if you do not have enough attack value to fight it, you then can no longer fight anymore for the rest of the turn. And if you have multiple Uru Enchanted weapons, you reveal multiple cards. Uru Enchanted weapon does not come up very often, so I had to look it up to remind myself what it does. And the scheme is capture Baby Hope, set up a twist, put a token on this scheme to represent the baby, Hope Summers. Twist, if a villain has the baby, that villain escapes, otherwise the baby is captured by the closest villain to the villain deck. If there are no villains, do nothing. Special rules, the villain with the baby gets +4 attack. If you defeat that villain, rescue the baby to your victory pile until the next twist. The baby is worth 6 VP at the end of the game. If a villain escapes with the baby, stack a twist next to the mastermind and return the baby to the scheme card. Evil wins when there are 3 twists stacked next to the mastermind, so if the baby escapes 3 times, you lose, so try not to let that happen. We're also facing the Dark Avengers and the Thor Corps, and we're playing as Phoenix Force Cyclops, Phoenix, Soul Sword Colossus, Namor the Submariner, and Magic. So a decent way to counter this is with Piercing Energy, so Phoenix is already in here, thankfully. The set developer has graciously given me a second chance to make my self-KO deck work, so I'm going to try again to do that. Unfortunately, Piercing Energy does not work very well against these guys, since they don't have VP. But, since these don't have VP, they also don't give any attack for Uru Enchanted weapons, so a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. This makes it harder to fight them for the scheme, but it makes it easier to fight Iron Man if they're in the deck. So the plan is to bring in these guys. I haven't used Enchantress in a while, but Enchantress is generally pretty good. I like Soul Sacrifice, it helps you ramp into rares or something. It could also KO Thor Corps that I don't need. And having the Thor Corps around, it just makes her recruitment synergy slightly more powerful. So I want to use her. And Yondu, Danger Sense, helps with Uru Enchanted Weapon. If I know for a fact what attack Iron Man's getting from his Uru Enchanted Weapons, I can make an informed decision on whether or not to attack him. So, I'm going to be replacing these two for the reasoning that Magic, I just don't feel like she's good. Am I crazy that she's just not good? Like, Travel Through Limbo's pretty good if you can make like a big range deck, but... And Namor... feels fine. I like his uncommon, Feed the Sharks. Feed the Sharks seems kind of incredible, but I want to keep Soul Sword Colossus just to have some covert between these two. The 2 decks that I'm planning to make are Covert, Self-KO, and the other random stuff probably goes into the Self-KO deck, just because I'm probably not going to be able to get a powerful Self-KO deck with no other cards in it. This is my final life, so if I lose here, I lose the hero path, which would be sad because I really want to unlock Cyclops, and I sort of want to unlock Phoenix Force Cyclops, but mainly I want to unlock normal Cyclops, so... Let's try not to lose. Losing would make me the big sad. What's Last Stand do again? Get +1 attack for each empty city space, okay. That is a keyword that I do not see very often. Let's see. The Phoenix Force Cyclops rare is kind of incredible. If I could ramp into this, that would be really good. And... I don't really know what I'm doing here. This on one side, these 2 on the other side, and hopefully something else shows up. For the side that takes the Phoenix card. I'm gonna take this first. Okay. Ambush. If any other Dark Avengers are in the city, each player gains wins the Dark Avenger. That's unfortunate. Okay, all of these are kind of cheap. There's the baby. I could take Obliterating Fire right now, under the assumption that in the next 2 turns a twist will come out. That's not guaranteed. Or I could just take Life and Death Incarnate. And then leave Obliterating Fire for a better timing. Master Strike. Demolish each player, then stack the strike next to Iron Man. Enchanted Iron Man has an Enchanted weapon for each strike stack. What does demolish mean again? There's so many keywords here that I haven't had to pay attention to in a while. Reveal tough card of the hero deck. Each player reveals and discards a card that costs impossible to put the reveal card at the bottom of the hero deck. Well, no one's going to be discarding a 2. And that's a card that I am glad to put on the bottom, because I don't really think that's one of Yondu's good cards. Wait, I'm not playing this turn. I'm playing this side. What did this side buy? This side bought the Soul Sword card, right? Yeah. Take the other one. I have a lot of recruit over here. All this Uru Enchanted Weapon stuff is super annoying, which is why Yondu should be good, but he hasn't shown himself yet. I think I'm taking Burnout. It's a 2 attack card. If I'm absolutely desperate, I can self KO it to make it a 4 attack card. Master Strike. Demolish each player. Each player needs to discard a 3. That's annoying. I just lost an Invade the Inferno. You have Last Stand, so I can't fight you. Guess I just buy a side kit. Wait, does this side want? No, this side doesn't want the Yondu card. I want that on the left. Okay, Scheme Twist. If a villain has the baby, that villain escapes, otherwise the baby is captured to the closest villain to the villain deck. Okay, I am going to Obliterating Fire. This having Uru Enchanted Weapon doesn't matter. Hopefully another twist doesn't come out before next turn. But there's not a whole lot I could do if that does happen. The Thor Core have arrived. Gonna buy another Invade the Inferno, I think. Try to get to this and to this. Every Invade the Inferno has shown up so far. One went on the bottom from Demolish, but that's a very interesting hero deck shuffle. Don't be a Scheme Twist. Damn it. Okay, if a villain has the baby, that villain escapes. Well, first I need to self-KO. I'll self-KO this. Then Overrun. Each player reveals a ranged ally or gains some bindings. This side reveals this. This side gets some bindings. And if a villain escapes with the baby, stack a twist next to the Mastermind and return the baby to the scheme card. Okay. That's annoying. I guess I save Obliterating Fire then and don't play it. I have 6 recruit. Probably just by anticipate their movements. I could also not play Life and Death Incarnate, but I think I should. Getting anticipate their movements is going to be really useful. 3 recruit KO this card, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO. I thought I had a wound in there. I guess not. KO one of that. Because I'm going to fight the Thor Core this turn. I'm not going to play Obliterating Fire. I'm going to save that. Fight you for 3. Buy this for 5. Save Obliterating Fire for when I have Reincarnating Phoenix. I need some recruit over here now, I think. I can fight a bystander this turn as a demon villain, but I don't have enough attack. I'm going to buy this for 6. Master Strike, demolish each player. Each player needs to discard a 3. This side does not have one, this side does. Wait, does demolish give wounds? If I discard? No. Okay, fighting Iron Man is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to buy an officer because I really need to get to this, and it's going to be very hard to get to that. Okay, Scheme Twist, the baby. It's captured over here. I will buy another Invade the Inferno. I mean, if I can get this, that'll be incredible. And then I have like a really good recruit deck going on here with Irresistible Bribe. Don't be a Scheme Twist. Thank you. Ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the adversary deck. Put the adversary revealed with the highest printed VP on top of that deck. Put the rest on the bottom of that deck in a random order. Highest printed VP is 5. The rest go on the bottom in a random order. So this thing's currently at 8 attack, but I can fix that. 1 attack, Danger Sense 3. Just put this on top and then you'll be at 3 attack. And it will reveal an adversary, so I can KO one of my allies. It reveals an Instinct Hero, gains a wound. That's just gonna happen, I think. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Okay, so I need to remember that there's a 4 and then a 5 for the Uru Enchanted Weapon. I don't need to KO this card. I don't think I'm going to KO this card. You have 3 Uru Enchanted Weapons, so I can't fight you. I'm gonna fight the baby for 3. Or fight Iron Fist for 3. Uru Enchanted Weapon. Fight or fail. If a Uru Enchanted Weapon revealed an adversary, KO one of your allies. I'm going to KO a Trooper because I need to get to Reincarnating Phoenix. And Uru Enchanted Weapons go on the bottom in a random order. I can't beat you, but I still get the fight or fail effect. These are both at +2. I could fight you for 5. 2 extra recruit means I can buy an officer, which I kind of want. So I'm going to fight this for 5, and he gets 4 extra attacks, so I fail to fight him, but I still get the fight or fail effect for 2 extra recruit. And I'll buy a second officer to try to get to Reincarnating Phoenix. Ambush. Each player reveals an Instinct Hero, gains a wound. If I was going to do that, I should have put Dark Wolverine on top. So that, or not on top, but second, so that I get the, put him on the bottom. Draw 2. Sand kind of sucks. I'm gonna play Lockheed. I'm trying to decide if I heal the wound or if I fight Captain Marvel. I think I do fight Captain Marvel for 4. And by Interstellar Hunter, I do want more Danger Sense. It's the right color. I'll take it. Double Last Stand. Do I Obliterating Fire here? I'm thinking of Obliterating Fire this. I would discard these 2 and hope that I have... How many Invade the Infernos do I have? Do I have 4? Or do I have 3? I think I have 4. So there are 2 Invade the Infernos in here, plus the Enchantress uncommon. Both of those would let me get to Destructionist Creation. So it's basically a 3 in 8 chance of that happening, which would be very good. If that doesn't happen, it's a good question. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. I'll do it. Obliterating Fire, 4 piercing energy KO this card. That means I don't get it with Reincarnating Phoenix, but I'll live. This is not orange enough, but that's fine. Fight this for 4. Each other player discards 2 cards and then draws a card. Give me a 2 recruit card. Hell to the yes. Okay. I think I'm going to buy this first and hope that not that card comes out. I was going to say hope that the Recruit Phoenix card comes out. I guess I take Enchant the Senses over here. I'm kind of making a blue deck, apparently. Okay. That is an option. I can take that over here. I think the Phoenix Force Cyclops rare is just better, though, right? Okay, the baby is claptured by the closest villain to the villain deck. I could fight this turn. I think I'm going to be greedy, though, and buy the Phoenix Force Cyclops uncommon, or rare. Buy this for 8. And hopefully I'm not punished too hard for my greed. I'm not. Very good. I'm not wrong that Ur Enchanted Weapons go on the bottom, right? Put all cards revealed on the bottom of the villain deck in a random order. Yeah, okay. So let me start by anticipating their movements. Okay. You're at 4. So I could fight you this turn, I probably will. I think I want to put Sentry on top, so that the Ur Enchanted Weapons are a little bit weaker. For a bit. Like, putting him on the bottom feels bad, because that's 5 VP. And I fight you for 4. And I get the baby. Fight. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one of them. It costs 2 or less. Put the rest back in any order. By you. Soul Sacrifice, very good. Okay, Soul Sacrifice or Heal the Bindings. I think Soul Sacrifice is better in the short and long term, so I'm just gonna buy that. Okay. The top card of the villain deck is a Thorcore. That is good information to have. I can't afford this, so I think I'm just gonna draw a card with Leo Fitz and Gemma Simmons. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. This is good. Or, good's a strong word. This is fine. Oh, fuck, I could have afforded it if I sent Sharon undercover. I'm stupid. Well, it's too late now. 2 attack. Do I KO this? Probably not. I can just fight, like anything here that I want to fight other than this. So I'm not going to KO it, going to keep it around. Then I gain a shard and can spend any number of shards to defeat a villain with that printed VP. I should have sent Sharon undercover this turn to buy this, but sometimes you make a mistake. I can still send her undercover. I send her undercover for 1 recruit, and then fight you for 5. Fight or fail. I get +2 recruit. Reincarnating Phoenix. Very good. Enchanted weapon deal an adversary without adversary 2 victory. I don't like that. There are 2 Master Strikes in this deck, but I don't need both of these effects, so I'm going to 1 attack Danger Sense 2. This revealed any Master Strikes draw a card. It sure fucking didn't, but I can Enchanted Weapon one of these to the bottom, so that's not a bad thing. Wait, no I can't. I don't have enough attack to fight anything, because this didn't give me any attack. That's annoying. 5 recruits. Steal Interception as a random 2 attack card that sometimes prevents a wound. Reincarnate. I'm gonna just take Steal Interception. It's the right color. Wow, we could have seen this coming. The baby gets captured over here. I need to fight an Enchanted Weapon this turn so that this doesn't escape. And I can do so. I know what's on top already, so I don't need to play this, actually. I'm going to play this for 2 attack. This is your Enchanted Weapon. Then this for 2 attack. Whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, you gain a new recruit. Every time I bring in Enchantress, I forget this superpower, and I'm not going to forget it this time because I am immediately fighting you for 4. Your Enchanted Weapon. That's not a villain. Goes on the bottom, so the fight or fail effect did not reveal an adversary, and I defeated an adversary this turn, so I gain a new recruit. Wow. Then 1 attack, Danger Sense 3. I could fight... I think I just fight the Thor Core over here, right? That sounds right. You have 3 Enchanted Weapons, so this gives you +6 attack. There's no way in hell I'm fighting you anytime soon. But I will put Wolverine on... I could put Wolverine on top. And then I fight the Thor Core, right? Yeah, I want to do that. I want to put Wolverine on top. That way next turn, Enchanted Iron Man might be weak. Not that that matters, because I don't have anything to do. Fight you for 3. Buy and enchant the senses, or reincarnate. That's a good card. Take Soul Sacrifice and a new recruit. Okay, I'm either buying Burnout or healing this wound. I think I just heal the wound. Burnout is fine, but I would rather have other things. I just don't have enough attack to do anything, ever. I'm gonna heal the bindings. This is gonna escape, which fucking sucks, but not a whole lot lot I can do about that. Okay, escape. Well, first I need to KO something. Probably enchant the senses. And then each player reveals an instinct hero gains a wound. The side's reveals anticipate their movements. The side gains a wound. And then shuffle Wolverine back into the villain deck. Reincarnating into this, unfortunately, doesn't give me enough recruit to buy Rise from the Ashes. So I think I'm just going to reincarnate into Burnout. First, let me see what happens here. One attack, Danger Sense 3. Okay. I'm probably fighting a Thorcore this turn, so I'm going to put this Thorcore near the bottom, again to make the Enchanted weapons weaker. Then I'm going to reincarnate, I KO this card and then gain a hero from the Shield Officer stack or HQ that costs 4 or less and put it into my hand. And I'm just not going to KO these, keep them around for later. And fight both of these for 3. And buy new recruits for 2. Okay, this is a 4 and a 1 and a 0. Okay, 4 attack. KO up to 3 cards from your hand. Draw that many cards. One attack, draw a card. I have 6 recruit. I could KO something to buy one of these rares. I think getting Rescue My Family from Hell might be really good. So I think I want to KO Interstellar Hunter or Invade the Inferno. Maybe I KO Invade the Inferno. Yeah, I'm going to KO Invade the Inferno. That gives me 7 recruit. And I can buy Rescue My Family from Hell. Okay, so 1 recruit, you may KO a card from my hand or discard a pile. I gain recruit equal to its cost. And this is 3 recruit, and I can use recruit or attack to fight an adversary this turn. 1 attack, Danger Sense 2. I'm gonna keep them in this order, I think. Hold up, wait. Am I fighting anything with Enchanted Weapon this turn? You would be at exactly 9. It'll let me draw 2. I don't really care about that. I'd probably just fight this one and have the other side draw a card. Or I could fight this. Or I could fight this. I could fight whatever the hell I want. Put them back in this order. Buy this. And I will fight Ares for 7 to get a KO. KO this. Okay, right side just needs to start trimming the hell out of its deck. Start by drawing 2. Rise from the Ashes. All these Invade the Infernos are very bad because I have yet to use their superpower. Or draw them in a good way. I could just buy an Obliterating Fire over here. In fact, I probably will do that. Why did I do that? Whatever, I can buy another one on the left. And I buy a new recruit. Escape! First of all, I need to KO something, and then each player gains a wound. Wait. I'm gonna prevent this side's wound to discard this, and then draw 2. Alright, what are we doing over here? Am I recruiting anything? I think I want to recruit a Life and Death Incarnate, or maybe a Obliterating Fire. So if I want to recruit that, I need to play this as a recruit card. Okay, I'll do that. Wait, I should have played this first. One attack, draw a card. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to shuffle here anyway, so this is fine. Hold up. Play them in this order. 2 attack whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I gain a new recruit. Then I gain a shard and can spend shards. I could spend 2 shards to fight Hawkeye. That would give me an extra new recruit. I think that's worth it. I burn 2 shards to fight Hawkeye. He's got an Uru enchanted weapon, which doesn't matter, but it does put this Master Strike on the bottom, which is nice. And I choose each other player draws a card. And then I have 2 more attack. I could KO. Oh, and I defeated an adversary this turn, so I gain a new recruit. 2 more attack. I'm going to fight this for 5. Fight, KO one of my heroes, and then choose one. I'm going to choose each other player KOs one of their heroes. And I will buy Life and Death Incarnate to start thinning this deck a little bit, and maybe I can get this back with one of my 2 self-KO combo cards. Looking unlikely, but I could draw into it. Okay, Scheme Twist. The Thor core captures the baby. Wait, the baby gives extra attack. Did I forget that? I'm 1000% certain that I did. I'm 1000% certain I fought something with attack, so I'm just going to stack one next to here because I'm certain that I fucked that up. I'm 100% certain that I fucked that up. I might have fucked it up twice. Did I? No, I fought the other one with piercing energy, I'm pretty sure. I think I only messed this up once. I'm certain that I fought one of them with attack. And the other one I fought with piercing energy. I think. God, why can't I remember rules? This is annoying. I think I messed it up once. I'm putting an extra Scheme Twist here. If I mess it up twice, my mistake. KO a card from my hand or discard pile. If I KO something that's good, I could buy Possessed by the Soul Sword. Do I want that card? Not really. Yeah, I don't really want that. I think I'm just going to KO a wound. And save Obliterating Fire. Buy a new recruit. Okay, 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Never lucky. This is fine. I can just buy another one, right? Or buy an Obliterating Fire, because I'm pretty likely to draw into one of my 2 regain KO cards. Yeah, 3 recruit and KO a trooper. Then I gain a shard. Then this is 2 recruit plus an additional recruit for the superpower. And I will buy another Life and Death Incarnate and an Obliterating Fire. Another one. Okay, and I lose. I might have was supposed to lose a few turns ago. I can't remember if I fucked up once or twice, but I feel like this is... I think this is the way that it was supposed to end. I think that I messed up twice, maybe. I'd have to look through it again. I'm so bad at remembering rules that give enemies additional attack. Like, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at... Is it Apocalypse that gives the 4 Horsemen extra attack? I'm bad at that Mastermind. I'm just really bad at remembering things. I don't do the whole memory thing very good. Anyways, this is unfortunate. I lose. Click here if you did not win. The following heroes have been KO'd. Yondu, Enchantress. You may no longer select these heroes for the rest of Cyclops' path. Your life count has gone down by 1. You have 0 lives left. Game over. My covert recruit deck didn't really pan out because I never drew Irresistible Bribe with any of my 9,000 Invade the Infernos. And whenever I did draw Irresistible Bribe, I used it to recruit a rare. So I was never actually able to attack things with all of my recruit. So it just didn't work. And this deck never got the self-KO thing online. It was just a really mediocre range deck for the most part. Yeah, it just didn't work out. That's unfortunate. Why is this card bigger than the other cards? Hello? Can we talk about this? There, I fixed it. Why are they bigger? Is something smaller? Did I have a card that was smaller somehow? How did I do that? I don't know how that happened. Is this bigger than this? It is. What the fuck? Has that always been the case? Are villains always smaller than heroes, and that's just never really mattered before? And then I had a Thor core on the bottom of my discard pile so that when the stuff stacked on top of it, it shrunk. I think that might have happened. Hold up. Has this just always been the case and I've never noticed? Huh. These ones are the same size. I'm really confused. Anyways, it's time to figure out what my next hero path is gonna be. Let's put Ravage back on in here. Wait for the loading to finish because Tabletop Simulator is very well optimized these days. And do a bit of shuffling. And bam! Cannonball. Have I done a cannonball path before? I literally can't remember. It's another part of that whole can't remember things arc that I'm going through in my life. I'm just old. Cannonball. No. I have not done a cannonball path. Can I do a cannonball path? Or does it require one of the 2 sets that I don't have available? Let's see. Yep, sure can. Alright, so next time we're going to be doing Cannonball's hero path. What are you about? You got, like, Soaring Flight, right? You're a Soaring Flight man? Alright, you have Natural Leader. That's so weird. I guess I could use you with Mockingbird, but Mockingbird doesn't really have strength. Pretty sure this is my only shield hero, right? heroes do I have unlocked? None of these look like they're shield. Other than Mockingbird. Yeah, the only shield hero I have is Mockingbird. And Mockingbird does not do the whole strength thing. It does do the instinct thing, though, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, Natural Leader just seems like it's not going to be very good. Unless I get him with other shield heroes in his hero path, which I guess I could. Haven't looked at it yet. I like this hero. Like, I like Carry to the Air a lot. He's very much an immediate hero. Like, he does things immediately, which is kind of cool. I like Soaring Flight because it does, like, it's impactful immediately. A lot of the times I get really excited, I get a rare, it goes into my discard pile, and then I play it one time the entire game before I lose or win, like last game. I got the Cyclops rare, I played it exactly once, and then I got the Soul Sword Colossus rare, and I played it never. So, Soaring Flight means you can get a cool rare, and you can get to play it immediately. So, next time we're going to be starting Cannonball's Hero Path, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.